What's the most life-changing phone call you've ever received? The police showed up at my door and told me I have a 15-year-old daughter who needs a home because her mom is going to jail. When I was 17, I dated this girl Kate for about 8 months. One day, she broke up with me completely out of nowhere with no explanation. Just said we were done and never spoke to me again. I was heartbroken, but eventually moved on with my life. Fast forward 15 years later, I'm 32, single, living alone with my 2 dogs, and there's a knock at my door. 2 police officers are standing there asking if I'm me and if I knew a woman named Kate. My heart dropped. I figured something terrible had happened to her. She's alive, one officer said, but she's been arrested on multiple drug charges. When we asked about emergency contacts for her daughter, she gave us your name and said you're the father. I literally laughed out loud. That's impossible. We broke up 15 years ago and I haven't seen her since. Sir, her daughter is 15 years old. The math hit me like a truck. Kate had been pregnant when she broke up with me and never told me. After a paternity test confirmed I was the father, they explained that my daughter needed a place to live immediately. Kate was looking at serious jail time, and there were no other family members who could take her. So yesterday, I became a dad to a teenager I'd never met. Her name is Emma, and when the social worker brought her to my apartment, she was carrying everything she owned in a single garbage bag. She's severely underweight, barely makes eye contact, and flinches when you move too quickly around her. The social worker pulled me aside and explained that Kate had been neglectful for years. Emma wasn't used to regular meals, structure, or anyone actually caring about her well-being. She'd been essentially raising herself while her mom got high. I set up a basic bedroom for Emma and told her this was her home now, that she was safe, and that I was going to take care of her. She just nodded and went to her room. The first week was rough. Emma would hoard food in her room because she wasn't used to knowing when her next meal would come. She'd have nightmares and wake up screaming. She barely spoke to me except to answer direct questions. But slowly, things started improving. I discovered she loves my dogs and is incredibly smart. When I saw her first report card after 2 weeks at her new school, she had straight A's in chemistry, history, and geometry. That's amazing, I told her. I was terrible at school when I was your age. I like learning, she said quietly. It helps me escape from real life. That broke my heart. This kid had been using education as her only way to cope with neglect and trauma. A month in, we went out for tacos because I discovered she'd never had them before. While we were eating, a mother came in with her 2 young daughters. They were laughing, playing, clearly having fun together. Emma got quiet and kept staring at them. On the drive home, she suddenly said, "Sometimes it's hard seeing girls have good relationships with their moms. I get jealous because my mom and I never did." Then she started crying and asked to be left alone for the rest of the night. It hit me that no matter how good of a father I try to be now, I can't give her back those first 15 years. I can't undo the neglect and trauma she experienced. All I can do is be there for her moving forward. We've been together for 18 months now, and our relationship has grown stronger every day. Emma calls me dad now, which makes me cry every time. We moved to a different state for a fresh start where she could go to better schools and we could build our life together. Then Kate got out of jail and decided she wanted Emma back. The custody hearing was last week. Kate's lawyer argued that she'd completed rehab and deserved a second chance with her daughter. My lawyer presented evidence of 15 years of neglect and Emma's remarkable progress since living with me. But the most powerful moment came when the judge asked Emma privately what she wanted. She looked directly at Kate and said, "You had 15 years to be my mother and you chose drugs instead. He's been my dad for 18 months and has given me more love and stability than you ever did. I want to stay with my real parent." The judge awarded me full custody. Emma is now 16, has a 4.0 GPA, plays on the basketball team, and is already talking about colleges. She survived a brief battle with leukemia last year, and I was there for every treatment, every appointment, every scary moment. Sometimes the best things in life come from the worst circumstances. I never planned to be a father, especially not to a traumatized teenager, but Emma is the best thing that's ever happened to me. And apparently, I'm not too bad at this dad thing after all.